Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a mixed martial arts bout, and it's set for 3 rounds at 165 pounds. Introducing first, on my right, fighting out of the FM Roofing blue corner, a mixed martial artist that stands 6 feet tall. He weighed in at 165 pounds. He's fighting out of Belleville, Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, Malichai Mitchell. Across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the First Form red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in 163.8 pounds. Fighting out of Granite City, Illinois, Cordell the Assassin Mackin.
Referee Josh Stewart has the call for this contest. Cordell Mackin in the red tape, Malichai Mitchell in the blue. This fight is 3 rounds at a catch weight of 165. Touch of the gloves, and here we go. Mitchell slips right out of the box.
You know, he landed on his butt, but recovered to his knees. Don't want to give up his back, though. See if he can work his way to his feet. Malichai has the back here. No hooks, though. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to fall off the top.
Malichai trains at the Wolves Den, same camp as Sean Woodson from the UFC.
Yeah, great camp over there. Great camp under Mop. He's a great instructor. They have a lot of good people training out of that gym.
This is his first training camp in the Wolves Den. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I'll say Malichai's doing a good job. You know, he doesn't have the hooks in, but he's maintaining control of the back. But Cordell, you see, has a 2-on-1 on that arm, so he's not really in any trouble. It's just not the best position for him. Look for him.
Now, Mitchell is being real heavy here in this position.
Yeah, and, you know, that's exhausting, trying to carry that. Look for Cordell to use the cage, start turning into Malichai. He wants to get his back on that cage.
Mitchell opening up with some hands now. Mitchell almost trying to drag him to the ground here.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. He's real heavy on this leg. You know, but this is exhausting for both fighters. You know, carrying that weight doesn't feel good, but trying to use all your energy to hold someone in the cage or drag them down can be exhausting as well if you're not efficient with your leverage.
Yeah, Mitchell opening up there with some shots as he's keeping that heavy pressure here in the corner. Big knee to the body. Mackin looking for a trip there now, looks for an arm drag over.
Yeah, you know, Malichai kind of was thinking about stepping over to an arm bar, it looked like. But, you know, Cordell was able to just kind of muscle him over and put him on his back, and now he's in top position, full guard here. You know, Malichai's legs are wide open, though. I'd look for Cordell to step over one of those legs into at least half guard.
Now it looks like Mitchell trying to work that Kimura.
Yeah.
Now, was it enough, though? Mitchell controlled the first half of the round here. Is this enough for Mackin to steal the judges?
You know, you never know what the judges are looking at. From my perspective, I don't know if he's had enough control to steal it. It's very back and forth at this stage, but now we got this takedown here from Malichai. So.
Yeah, big takedown there out of Mitchell. Ends back up in the top position now.
See Cordell just controlling the posture here. Malichai wants to posture up and land some shots while he can. Short time, only has 10 seconds. And Cordell just controlling the posture, trying to not take any damage. Malichai starting to open up now.
That is the end.
Tonight's bouts are sponsored in part by FM Roofing,
I think
a local
did enough,
family-owned business offering commercial and residential roofing services in St. Louis and the surrounding areas.
Seal the deal on that round. But neither fighter took a lot of damage. It was very, very positional that whole first round. I gotta imagine if you're in Cordell's corner, you know, you gotta tell him to start opening up.
Let's take a look here at our instant replay again. Mitchell keeping that pressure, starts to open up with some shots here. Mackin tries to get that body lock, looks for the trip, kind of takes himself down, and then reverses almost into this hip throw there.
Yeah, you see Malichai was kind of attempting to step over for an armbar. It just wasn't the best positioning. And Cordell was able to end up on top. But, Cordell spent a majority of that round kind of defending, trying to avoid damage to see if he's able to open up and find some offense of his own here in the second round.
Second round underway. Quickly, now Mitchell opens up.
Yeah, he comes flying with a kick, slips a little bit. Now he's in a bit of a guillotine attempt here. But he's fighting hands, it looks like, so it's going to be tough for Cordell to finish this from here.
Mackin is so strong in that position, trying to hold that overhook. Mitchell here working that inside, trying to get that head position. That head position is so important.
Yeah, absolutely. When you're on the cage, you want to fight for head position. He's just, Malichai's just really driving a lot of pressure. See if he's able to drag Cordell down to the ground here. I'm not sure if he'll be able to.
Now Mackin opens up with some hands, takes a big deep breath.
Big kick to the body. Malichai's really committing to those, and he kind of overcommitted, right? Put him in bad position. Now we got Cordell on his back. He's got one hook in. Second hook is in. Not a great spot to be in.
No, Mackin here now trying to work for that rear naked. Maybe need to soften him up a little bit. Mitchell doing a great job of fighting the hands, though.
Yeah, when you got a guy on your back, you need to start fighting hands. Control that choking hand so that way. Now it's over the chin. You can still finish this. Malichai throwing some punches. He needs to start reaching up and getting wrist control. I don't think Cordell has a lot of squeeze right now. We'll see if he pushes on that elbow, maybe get it off his chin. See, there he is pushing on that elbow now.
Now Mackin trying to get that underneath.
He wants to turn to his left, start getting his back to the mat. It's not ideal to be mounted, but it's a little worse to have someone on your back.
Yeah.
If you can turn and get on top like this.
Nice move there out of Malichai Mitchell. Down to 1 minute remaining here in this second round.
See if he's able to do anything with it. He's got to posture up and start landing some shots.
Yeah, Mitchell has really kind of kept his head down, used that head position just under the chin. But really, like you said, he's got to posture up and start to hit some hammers here.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be posturing up and trying to create an opportunity for yourself, landing shots, trying to damage your opponent. But again, Cordell's doing a good job controlling those arms, controlling the posture, not taking, a lot of damage at all. Taking some shots right there, but nothing too crazy. Almost a headbutt, it looked like. I think it was supposed to be a shoulder strike, but it was kind of close there. He obviously didn't hit him with his head, but.
Down to just 13 seconds remaining. Mitchell opening up, now trying to take the back here of Mackin.
Tie, no hooks.
Very close round, Adam.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. If you're going off of control, Cordell had more time with control, 2 minutes versus 1 minute, but that 1 minute that Malichai had, he was actually a little bit more active as far as throwing punches and trying to make something happen. So you just never know what impression is going to be left in the judge's mind. Realistically, it's probably 1-1 going to this third round. So both these guys got to really bring it this next round.
So as we look here into the corner of Malichai Mitchell, what advice are you going to be giving him?
Let's be patient. Don't overcommit, because when he overcommitted, it kind of put him in a bad spot. But just, fight your fight and take it to him, really. I'm not seeing really either one of these guys be, outclassed by the others. It's a great matchup. It's very positional at this point, like who can just get in the better position and maintain that.
Third and final round. Touch of the gloves into the action. Both throw big shots. Nice knee there out of Mackin.
Yeah.
Mitchell doing again, pushing that body weight up against her, trying to look to get those hands locked, get the takedown.
Malichai's corner's yelling, we're going to be here the whole round. So we know what his plan is.
And it's a smart plan.
Yeah, I mean, you get the takedown early, you control, keep yourself in good position. If you get the finish, great. You don't have to force anything, though. And you can do a lot of damage from half guard here.
Yeah, a lot of wrestlers love that position. They just kind of sit in half guard and beat on you.
It's a favorable position for MMA. You know, you're advanced enough to where you're open to get really good shots, but you're not in a real dangerous spot where you might lose position.
A lot of heavy top pressure here coming out of Mitchell. Now trying to trap that arm almost like a crucifix position. Looks like Mackin's going to give up his back.
Yeah, Malichai moves them out.
Big squeeze here coming out of Malichai Mitchell. Can he finish?
Yeah, this is not a good position to be flat on your belly with the rear naked choke, and they just get so much more leverage in. Good job by Cordell to work back to his base. He's trying to shake Malichai off the top. I mean, Malichai is really, really high. It's going to be tough to recover this, but, you know, we'll see if he's able to do it.
Yeah, Mitchell is very high on the back here. Now he's going to lock those hooks in.
Yeah, now he's scooting himself backwards. You see he put that left arm behind the armpit. Puts him in better positioning. He's just fighting a textbook fight based off what I can hear his corner saying.
Yeah, he is listening extremely well.
I mean, he's just controlling, landing his shots here. He's trying to flatten him out. Cordell, again, just doing a really good job of keeping his base underneath him, not letting himself get flattened. But he's also not advancing his position, and he's having a hard time, you know, shaking these hooks and getting out of this.
This is a tough position for Cordell Mackin.
Yeah, and obviously third round, you know, fatigue sets in. These guys are sweaty. You know, it's hard to do some things sometimes. He's got a 2-on-1 here.
Mackin trying to land some shots here, trying to get Mitchell off of him. Down to 10 seconds remaining. It looks like Mackin will survive.
Cordell throwing some punches.
That is the end of the fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that was a great fight. I think Malichai came out and executed his corner's plan.
A beautiful fight there by both of these fighters, though. It's a tough fight. Definitely, you know, we saw it go the distance here. I tell you, though, Malichai Mitchell is just a giant guy for this weight class.
Oh, he's a big, strong athlete. I think both these guys fought a very smart fight. He was just able to outposition and just get the better of the exchanges.
A beautiful fight, but let's send it up to the cage to Joe Parisi to make it official.
Conclusion of our 3 scheduled rounds. We now go to the judges at cage side for tonight's official decision. The judges have scored this contest 29-28, 30-27, and 29-28 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Malichai Mitchell.
A big win for Malichai Mitchell. They're moving to 3-3 in the world of mixed martial arts. A great fight to kick off our MMA tonight, but we still have more to come, and we'll be right back right here at Shamrock Fighting Championships.